scarcity of electricity in my own country. I am from Lebanon, and every day Lebanese people have to deal with electricity outage. It's something that started after the Civil War in '91, and we have such a corrupted government. So just that's kept piling up. And also in 2006, the main electricity generator in Lebanon was bombed by Israel, so it made things even worse. So yeah, from 2006, no one can actually afford to fix the electricity, and it's just keeps getting worse day after day. Depends. I live in Beirut, so I am very lucky because we only have 3 hours of electricity outage a day. But in some parts of the countries, it reaches up to 10 hours sometimes. But most Lebanese people get an external generator to have electricity all day long. But it's very expensive. So we pay $100 a month for 3 hours of electricity a day. And it's barely enough to light up a few things. But if you go to the suburbs and then the villages, it gets worse. But also, it also depends on the politicians because, again, politics is like very corrupted in this country. So also politicians play a very important role in keeping in keeping the electricity in their part of the area and for their people. Usually we all tend to run away from this time with ourselves or of being, like everyone seems to be really afraid of being bored. So what I usually do, if it happens that sometimes there is even the generator is not working, I always try to go out or to do something that is not related to my house. So basically, yeah, there is a tendency of people just trying to run away from it and run away from this time. It's very organized, so I usually know from what time to what time it's gonna be turned off. But it's yeah, for me it's 3 hours a day between 9 in the morning and 6 in the evening. So it's also not so bad because mainly everyone is out of the house during this time.
Yeah.
So usually it's kind of funny because we plan in which house we are gonna go with my friends depending on who has electricity during that time. But what is weird is that it's something that started into it got worse in 2006, and everyone is going into the world is going into that like very technological electrical era, and we are going backwards. So it's really terrible. But like also what I noticed is when I was younger, it used to happen before, but not as much as now. I used to be able to be without electricity and put the candle and study, and it was not such a big problem. But now with I think we are changing. Like our bodies are kind of becoming really addicted to this electrical world because really a few years ago I was fine, but now I feel that I cannot, and all the new generations cannot do it anymore. Although it is possible because I've already done it. I think it would be a good thing if it was my choice. So I will never really feel that it was good because basically it's forced upon me, and I would like to feel. I mean, it's really horrible to feel that your country is so undeveloped, or actually being undeveloped more and more. So this is where it gets frustrating. And sometimes, like during the summer, you cannot turn the AC on. This is kind of quite annoying. So I cannot say that I view it as positive, but I do my best. I try. And also, if you think about it, it could be something really positive. It could be just a time for yourself to read a book, to draw, even to be bored, because it is not bad it's actually very healthy for people to be bored. And it's really like it provokes a lot of creativity within your mind and activity that is different from the activity that you are used to. So I think it could be something that is really positive if people see it that way, and it's something much needed for our brains, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to make objects that would elongate or to keep you bored longer by getting addicted to them. And they work with kind of tactile addictions with like hair, feathers, bubble wrap, like turning things just.